welcome everyone. Great. Okay, welcome everyone to the membership committee meeting for the State Advisory Council for Special Education. Thank you all for coming today. I know how busy you are. I'm going to try and get through the agenda as quickly as I can to be respectful of your time. I'm calling this meeting to order at 2:36 p.m. Do we have anyone on for public comment? No? Okay, great. So we are going to move on to item number 2, consent of agenda. We need to approve the membership committee meeting minutes from November 4th, 2024. Anyone have any changes or questions about the minutes? No?
Nope.
Would someone like to make a motion to approve the minutes?
Was I at that meeting?
I was not, so I can't.
Am I allowed to make a motion to approve the minutes as the chair? Oh, Denise, you're going to make a motion? Okay, great. Anyone want a second?
Missy, you were at that meeting.
Great.
Okay, I'll second then.
Okay, great. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
No. Great.
I
Minutes have
abstained,
been
wasn't at the meeting. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Minutes have been approved. Okay, we're going to move on to membership matters. And we did receive one student membership survey. I'm going to pull up this email because it was submitted on behalf of a student. Oh, I've got a lot open here. Hold on. All right, here it is. So Janelle Morella submitted this application on behalf of her student, Evan Simlick. When Janelle emailed me initially, she said that she and Evan were interested in joining the SAC. And I explained to her that we didn't have any openings for adults at this time. But we did for students. And then it became clear to me that it seemed like she was interested in joining because she wanted to be able to provide support for Evan. Janelle's professional title is Transition Coordinator, Special Education Unified Coach at Stafford High School. And let me look at these messages from her. Okay. Yeah. So she submitted the survey on behalf of Evan Simlick, who is a young adult at the high school. He is interested in joining the SAC. And then I said that the membership committee would meet to discuss the survey, and I just want to see if she had any other questions before I proceed. Okay. And what I explained to her was that we do have students who do have adult support. And we discussed the membership committee scheduling a virtual meeting to meet with Evan. She did indicate days of the week and times that Evan is available. So that is something we can also consider. So I just wanted to share that email background information with all of you, before we take a dive into the application. And has everyone had a chance to review Evan's application?
Yeah, he had me at the last sentence. I care deeply and want to help. I was a goner after I read that one.
Great.
Although it's obvious that he didn't write that last part, so
Right,
she must have been assisting him with writing it. But
yes.
Yeah. So he would be attending with her support?
Yes.
Okay.
And we could, again, in the past, when we have had student supply, we as a committee have scheduled a time to meet with the students. And that gives them an opportunity to answer questions we may have. And it also gives adults who are providing some support an opportunity to also describe the kind of support that they may need to provide. So, any other questions or comments about the application?
Maybe we should make sure they know the meeting times. Hey, Brian, the meeting times. So the teacher, whoever his support services, make sure that, what do you guys think, can actually
Yeah.
help them?
Yeah.
Because that, for all we know, the Wednesdays are a difficult day for them.
Good point. Yeah, because I can tell you what, let me find the email again here, the time, days and times.
Do we know how old he is? Because I'm just questioning
Application
whether or
doesn't-
not he needs parental support also, as
Mhm.
far as, you know,
You're right.
it doesn't
What is-
say how old he is here,
Yeah.
but
What is Evan's age?
we would need permission from families too, right? If he's underage.
You're right.
Yeah, or what grade he's in.
I mean, parental permission. Okay, great questions. Okay.
And yeah, and then we have the summer meeting, so we will need support for the summer July thing if they want to attend other than Zoom.
Okay. All right. So I'll tell you when they're available to meet. Oops. I have so many windows open. I'm so sorry. Okay. So Monday or Tuesday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, or Wednesday or Thursday after 12 o'clock.
Are you talking next week, or is that any Monday or Tuesday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Can
So
you give me
we-
those times again?
Are you next week? Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday from 1 to 2, or Wednesday or Thursday after 12 o'clock.
Monday, St. Patrick's Day. You said 1 to 2, you said?
On a Monday or a Tuesday, 1 to 2. On a
Mhm.
Wednesday or a Thursday after 12 o'clock. So if we're looking at next week, I'm pretty booked except for Monday the 17th on St. Patrick's Day.
I'm available St. Patrick's Day as well.
Yeah,
Anyone
I
else?
am in the afternoon. I have a meeting in the morning, but I'm available in the afternoon.
Okay.
Monday's good for me.
Good for you too. Wow. Okay. So why don't I propose meeting on Monday? I will email Janelle right after we meet and ask if they're available on Monday the 17th. If for some reason that doesn't work, do we want to look at a second date? Would we want to look at, say, I can't do Monday, the 24th from 1 to 2. I could look at Tuesday, March 25th from 1 to 2, if that works.
I'm not available at all, and neither is Brian.
Let's
We
look.
have our transition symposium that day, so we're all
Okay.
booked.
All right, you're booked. Let's look at Wednesday, the 26th after 12 o'clock. Anyone free? Are you good? Anyone?
That's our full SAC council meeting.
All right, that's in the morning.
So I
Yep.
assume you want to do it ahead of time.
Yeah, I would really like to get it done ahead of time if we can.
Is the
Um,
17th the only day next week that people have available?
For me, yeah, I'm booked solid.
Christine and I are free on the 17th as well in the
You're
afternoon.
free.
Mhm.
You know what? Should I just see if they're free on the 17th and just hope? Let's just do that because it's really tricky. Okay, so Holly and Christine, as soon as I hear from Janelle, I will let you know.
Okay.
And then we could set up a Teams meet, or not Teams, it's a Zoom meeting, if that's what you're
Mhm.
using. Okay. All right, that would be great. Thank you. And I'll copy you in. Let me CC. Holly, Christine on email to Janelle. Okay. All right, great. We'll do that. Brian, thanks for joining us. Welcome.
My pleasure, everybody.
So, okay, so we'll do that. This is great. We're moving and shaking here. I love it. Okay. Anything else you would like me to include in my email to Janelle? Because I am going to ask her about Evan's age and his grade, because we may need parental permission for him for Evan to participate.
And then our meetings are on Wednesdays.
SAC meetings.
Yeah, so he's available after 12 on Wednesday, but most of our meetings are in the morning, so
Yeah, so I need to let her know.
I don't know that would be possible for him.
Right. So I'll be upfront with him about that. And when SAC meetings.
And isn't it if it doesn't work with us and a student and their calendar, we try to connect them with a youth advisory?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a great alternative. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, any other questions or comments about the membership survey? No? Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the agenda item B under 3, review list of current SAC members, including membership expiration dates. Holly and Christine, thank you again for the list that you shared with me that you got from Jolie. And I know that you're still working on getting the expiration dates for all the members. I believe a lot of our members finally received appointment letters this past fall. So it could be the majority of our members have expiration dates that are a couple years from now. What I'm going to suggest is that I'm happy to send an email out to the SAC members on behalf of the membership committee, asking the members if they intend to continue and remain on the SAC after July 1, or if there is anyone who intends to resign. And if so, could they please let me know by March 31st? That way, the membership committee and the nominating committee, chaired by Brian Smith, will have ample time to work on recruiting replacements for any vacancies. How does that sound? Okay, get thumbs up. All right.
And I found I was voted in on November 10th, 2021.
Okay.
I looked at my emails. I was stalking the council since 2019, but I finally got in 2021. That's why, yeah.
Excellent. Good.
Yeah, I don't even know when I started. I mean, I was on for a long time before I ever got.
You just look back in
Yeah.
your emails from Jolie, and when you get to about the 2000th email, it's
Yeah.
I know. There are a lot of people who I think were in limbo land for a long time. before they got their appointment letters.
Oh, no, I
So-
mean like just being on the SAC, all the emails.
Oh, yeah, that too. I know. So, yeah, so, okay, all right. So I'll email the members.
Okay.
And then, and Brian, I can let you know too, if we anticipate any vacancies, okay?
That
Great.
works.
Okay, super. So I think that whatever I hear from the members will dictate point 3C, discuss membership recruitment plan. I guess the plan then is wait to see if anyone indicates they're going to be stepping down. Okay. All right. Anyone have any other thoughts or ideas regarding that? Nope. Okay, super. Okay. So I think that brings us to our action items, which is Catherine will email Janelle, and Catherine will email the SAC membership body regarding their intention. I'm just writing notes for myself regarding their intent to remain on the SAC after July 1. Anyone think of anything else that we need to take?
Don't you have an announcement for us about a new member legislator?
Oh my gosh. And I'm embarrassed because I can't recall their name. Susan,
Dan, can I spell it? G-A-I-E Witz. He's New London.
yes,
Representative Daniel Gaiwitz?
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
It's New London. He was
Yeah.
appointed.
Yeah, that is so exciting. I have no idea how that happened. But I just have to thank everyone because I know it was a group effort, membership, the entire SAC council. So kudos to everyone. I am thrilled. I cannot believe now we have 2 legislative members on the SAC. I think this could be a first, at least for most recent history. So yeah.
So we need to get them on the email. We need to get them an invite.
Yeah.
Holly, I don't know if you've already done that or knew about it.
This
Right.
is the first I'm hearing about it, so if you
Wait,
could
you weren't
send-
included on those
You weren't
emails?
in?
Now? Okay, okay, Catherine, I'm adding to the actions. Catherine will send Holly and Christine contact info.
you said his name was Daniel.
Yeah, it's like I think it's just Dan. G-A-I, Susan.
I'll just put Dan G for now and then I'll edit it.
Okay,
Banji. I like that. Banji. He's got to have a state email address. Let me see if I can track him down in the state system.
okay, thanks, Brian.
G-A-I-E-W-S-K-I.
Yep. GaieWski, and he goes by Dan. That's how he's in this state email system.
It's Groton and New London, right? And he's not on education. It looks like he's on like banking or something.
Okay,
Just curious, was
Okay.
he the new, they ran a special election. Is he new to the legislature?
He has to be because last
know.
time
I think
he's
he
showing up
is.
as
Yeah.
he's shown up as an intern to the lieutenant governor's office in the email system.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
all right,
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because I know they
Cool.
just ran a special election, so I was curious.
all right.
Oh, yeah, he took over for Christine Conley. Okay.
Somebody in IT's got to be alerted that he doesn't have that. He's no longer an intern.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
definitely.
slow with those network access forms in our system.
I know. Someone
Well,
missed.
it just says here, current news, introduction, special education funding and more. Yeah, it doesn't have much for him here. Hmm.
Okay. But Catherine, you'll forward that email because we
Yeah.
need to get him invited to our
Yep.
next.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is that you,
Thank
Catherine, who says, please come, or is that, how does that work? Do you reach out to him as the membership chair?
Yeah, I'll send him a special email, just inviting him, but then Holly and Christine, just make sure that he's on the invite list.
Yeah, he'll need calendar invites for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
He'll get so excited when he
everything-
sees them populate on his computer.
yeah, yeah.
For everything or just specific meetings?
Well, what else do we have? Oh, just meeting, just the SAC
exec-
meetings.
Yeah.
Like all executive,
No, he
which
doesn't go
ones
to
are
any
he?
of it.
I'm just getting confused as to which ones I have to send him.
Just, I'd say the SAC full council meetings
Full
at this
council,
point in
okay.
time.
Thank you for that clarification.
You're welcome. Great. Okay. Well, we have 3 minutes left. So I just wanted to check, does anyone have anything else that they would like to discuss or add? No? Ooh, we are an efficient group. Love it.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, I would then like to ask if anyone would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Okay. And
Second.
Denise, you're second.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, we'll give it to Denise. I'll kick the second to Denise.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Sounds good. All right. All in favor, aye. Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Super. Thank you, everyone. And I'm going to send that email to Janelle in like 1 minute. And, but right now, if you can just tentatively hold Monday, this coming Monday, at 1
1 o'clock.
o'clock. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can to confirm. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks,